riveting.
Hallelujah!
Your sound gate is so good. I heard like
two of that, like two of them.
Yep. I heard. That's what I got.
What's up, Brother Bear?
Ooh, yeah. Give him the sweet, sultry tone.
Hey, look at that. It looks like you got the whole brood there. You got one of them chewing on a cable, doing God knows what there. And
I decided the crew needed some FaceTime for the camera, you know?
All right, hang on. I got to get this on camera here.
All right. Okay, let's, oh, well.
Look at him. Hey, y'all filming?
Right. Today's cast brought to you by Trojan.
It is
Don't be a fool. Wrap your tool.
This cast is brought to you by Durex because you just couldn't afford Trojan. You were $1.80 shy. Oh, you're ready to start it now?
Yeah. I mean, whenever you're. Well, I mean,
why would? Let's. Okay, here we are.
Here we are.
That's funny. Hey, everybody, welcome to episode 55 of the Bloody and Sutty Show. 40. Hang on, mathing. 48 episodes longer than anyone expected.
Yeah, I mean. We're gonna ride this thing till the fucking wheels fall off. We are physically unable to do it anymore.
Yeah, we're gonna ride this thing till the wheels fall off.
Too many kids to
and yet
sit in my lap.
We have no wheels yet, so we're not even close. This thing's gonna get wheels, and we're gonna ride them off. Anyway,
we're not stopping.
Yeah. We're at the tippy of the top of the mountain, and we're only halfway up.
Oh, I love that.
I do too. Welcome everyone to the Bloody and Sutty Show. My name is Bloody the Elf. This is my hetero life partner,
SuttySmash.
And welcome to episode 55 of the Bloody and Sutty Show. We have an amazing show for you today.
We really do.
Brought to you by jackasses, for jackasses, with jackasses, spawning jackasses.
Yep. As I do, as I want to do. Oh man.
Why is she so mad at you?
It's late. It's about that time. Actually, you want to restart this over in 2 seconds?
Yeah, why don't you go handle that and we'll just hang right here. I'm texting. Do your thing.
Do that.
Am I a man? Or am I a Muppet?
If I'm a Muppet, I'm a man of a Muppet. I love that.
I'm a Muppet of a man.
Hold on, I gotta reopen OBS.
Why is everything you do so awful?
I don't know, man. It's just, you know.
Probably because of your, it's because of your Ryzen build.
No, never that. Hold on, come on, hurry up. Ooh, you're upset. I don't know if you can hear that.
Oh yeah, she's come through real nice.
Don't you worry about that.
She can be in my band, bro. Look at that face. Look at that face right now. It's
Yep,
coming through the camera. I don't know if I'm upset or shitting or both. ¿Por qué no las dos? Hey, quit eating my comforter. You.
All right. Give me a hot second, man.
Take even a cold one, bro. You can take them till they get cold.
Oh. Yeah, all right.
Go.
Let's go.
This cast brought to you by Trombones, stopping premarital sex since 1840. Is that dissatisfaction or a sawzall? You may never know. How the fuck is this thing only like 68%, man? The quality pod. Bro.
Yes. You want to just start all over again real quick?
Yeah, probably
Or
best.
Just run. Yeah. All right.
Can I actually...
There's no children crying in my arms right now.
Hi! I got a bunch of kids.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
They were all crying in your arms. It must have been something you said. Like you were gonna try for another one. All right.
All right. There it is. You can tell by the desk shaking that he is feeling it. In the zone.
I feel like I need to turn you up a little bit.
Danger zone.
Lana.
Something.
Danger zone. Your face looks like a penis. Welcome, everyone, to the Bloody and Sutty show. My name is Bloody the Elf. This here is my hetero life partner.
That's a good-looking dick. SuttySmash.
And welcome to the show for Jackasses by Jackasses with Jackasses, episode 55, everybody. 47 episodes longer than anyone expected this to go.
Yeah. Oh, well, I had faith.
You gotta have the faith. Anyway, so we got a lot lined up tonight. We got we got a little
Speaking of segues.
So we're gonna do continuation of last week's segment of Disturbia in Suburbia. We're gonna do a little things Duke Nukem says.
Yep.
We got some This Week in Dumb, and then we're gonna do a little Rotten Tomatoes game. You're gonna serve me some movies tonight. Are you excited about that?
Oh, I'm so excited, actually. I think this is gonna be one of the tougher games that I've given you. Like,
Okay.
When I did the research, I was like, ooh, this is some curveballs here.
Good. All right. Maybe I'll score over 100 for once. One time.
Fuck off. This year, do you remember when we started this thing? You were terrible at this game.
I just couldn't catch a break, and then it's because you hit me with Killer Clowns from Outer Space, and then that surprisingly is at like 97%. Like, who the fuck is rating this?
Free for a whole year.
Yeah, it did, and then so I and then I got over it, and then I couldn't stop being a nonstop winner. You know what we could do to make this game more interesting is compete with each other. And then you
week over week or
week over week.
Sorry.
So like I have to beat last week's score. Your score from last week.
That's actually a really good idea. Like, it doesn't have to be an even playing field. It's just fucking let's go.
Yeah, I like it.
You and me, mono e mono.
What was your score from last week?
91.
Really? You remember that?
Yes, I do. Yeah. I'm so good at it. I mean, feel free to fact check. Put it right here. Bing.
No, I feel like 91's fine. We'll roll with that. I like that. Anyway.
Oh yeah, because your week prior was disgusting.
What was it, 26?
Something stupid like that.
That's like you nail one and then just nail the next one too. Like, why not? Fuck it.
Yeah, dude, it's on a roll. It's on a roll.
1 point, -5.
The fuck thing is, like, your spot on one, like your first spot on one, was a fucking gamble. Like, you could tell him, you said,
no idea.
Like, I'm just gonna be bold. It's like,
sometimes being bold pays off, brother. You know, you go ahead and have that 7th kid. Be bold. Let me give you my own advice here.
I appreciate that. I'll take it, probably. What situation I'm in. Anyway,
Disturbia in Suburbia is up next. Let's just move right along. Dude. Okay, so
we agreed on the movie we're doing right now, right?
Irreversible?
Yes. Okay, good. Because if it was something else, that would have been shitty.
I don't know. Well, this week in
no prep for that. Yeah. All right.
Okay, so continuing on from last week's segment, we are going to touch again on Disturbia in Suburbia. We're going to talk about the most disturbing films your eyes can look upon. Now, this is not the scariest films ever made. This is disturbing.
There's a distinction.
They're not made to, like, you're not going to hide your eyes. You're going to be like, look away because you don't want to see it.
Yeah. It's going to be a, huh?
Yeah. Okay. If it triggers your gag reflex, it's probably on the right track. And this week's
that or the
very much so does that.
Yep.
So Irreversible, do you want to give a quick synopsis of this film?
Yeah, so basically it's played in set in different segments in reverse order. Think like Memento, if you ever saw that movie.
Pulp Fiction, something like that.
Yeah. It plays very similarly to that, where it's in reverse chronological order. There's a French man who is, I can't remember if he's engaged or he's just dating this Italian girl. And they were going to meet at a party or something that day, and she is assaulted, and there's a 10-minute super uncomfortable scene going through that in graphic detail, and then it talks about the boyfriend fiance getting revenge on the people that did it.
Yeah, so let's break that down into more finite details. The film opens up on these 4 guys like storming through a gay club of dudes, like you're gonna see a lot of wieners, like a lot of them, and then
wow, good for you and you and you.
You're gonna see some hammers in there, like just like, good lord, man. And they are not afraid to wave them around, and they're looking for this guy. They wind up finding somebody who may or may not be him, and then they smash his face in with a fire extinguisher.
Oh yeah, it's rough.
And it's like
you see a whoop and then cut away. It's
no, it's in it.
Yeah, like,
which was actually really good effects. I wonder how they actually did that, because it was like him, and then maybe it did cut away, and it was maybe just it had to have been
but it probably like really good. I doubt practical effects, like some digital shit worked in there. Samara thinks so. She agrees.
I would have assumed it was like just a dummy that they just smashed its face in.
A practical one? I feel like
I don't think they would have had the budget for the digital effects for that.
No.
No.
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
When a quarter of your movie is
yeah, especially at the time, because this is 2003.
If that, what came out in 2002. So I mean, like,
okay, yeah. No,
it had the ability.
Practical. It had, but just barely.
Their budget for this film was probably really low.
Yeah. Because it wasn't like a worldwide release, right? It was like geographically, like just a few places, you know what I mean? I don't know what the word for that is.
A limited release.
There it is. Good job.
Got you, fam.
You're so smart.
I know.
Have I told you how much I appreciate how intelligent you are? It makes me happy.
No, but keep talking, baby.
I don't have to talk down at you. You know?
Yeah, you don't have to explain
I have to do that for everybody, but you know, sometimes it's like, oh, just elevate that conversation a bit.
Opening weekend, it made $60,000.
Yeah, so there you go.
It's very small.
Not a big thing.
It was released May 24th in France.
And probably Cannes.
Yeah.
Well, how do you pronounce that? It's Cannes, right?
The film festival? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. One of those words, you know. It's dubious.
Anyway, this on Rotten, it's got good reviews. And it is not, all of these films seem like they do really well with the critics.
It didn't score super high, I thought. I think you're wrong. Fact check.
With the audience score, it's 80%. With the critics,
barely
57.
Yeah. So it didn't do super well with critics, but
no.
Like the people that watch it, again, this is one of those movies that you're not like, man, I'm so glad I watched that, but it's like impactful. Like there's shit in it. Like shit happens, and you're like, oh fuck, you know?
Yeah. 50% are on Rotten Tomatoes, 57 on the Tomatometer. It's critics actually did not like this one, which is odd because it's actually scored really high on IMDb. 7.4 out of 10.
I think because critics didn't like this one because of how like visceral it was, like how like it didn't shy away from anything.
Yeah, well, I mean, 20 minutes of this film is legitimately dry anal rape. Yeah. Call it what it is.
Yeah.
For no reason either. It's just like,
nope. Just
and
like,
it's just like,
yay, somebody's going to a park. Oh no.
And you feel bad too because you find out that she got in a fight with her boyfriend and she's like, I'm gonna go home. So she's on her way out, and then one of the hookers on the street's like, you should take the subway because it's safer. Get off the street. She goes, and there just happens to be like some fucking psycho down there. And then like somebody walks by, sees it happening, and just walks away.
It's like, and not just like they missed it. They're like, boop, boop, boop.
So then it's like, not only do they, it's Monica Bellucci, who is
brutally assaulted
and very pretty, but
she is very pretty.
She brutally assaulted, where you just watch it, like, and through this whole film, it's the camera is spinning and tilting, like as it goes. So like you're spinning around, tilting until the rape scene where it stops, and it just focuses.
Yeah, skip the first 15 minutes.
Also, take Dramamine before watching this film because you are gonna be seasick as fuck. But like, it's insane. So yeah, and it's like you said, it's extremely visceral. It's really hard to watch. And at the end of the film, you absolutely will say, why did I just watch that? And that's 100%. Why it's gonna make our list today.
It's not one of those ones where you're like, oh, that I know more or know something.
You're not gonna learn anything.
No.
You get no. Listen, this movie's a roller coaster. Like, legitimately, like it's a test of one's mettle. Like, can you handle it? Outside of that, there's no real reason to ever see this film. It's not artsy. It's not good. The script's not particularly well written. The cinematography is bad. Like, the way they try to do something different, it's a swing and a miss. Like, it's not, there's nothing good about this film. It's Monica Bellucci gets raped for 20 minutes. Do you want to watch it or not? Call this movie what it is.
Oh, and some guy kills another guy.
Yeah.
That's the whole
lot.
Movie. Like,
you'll see a stripper pull his dick out. Like, it's like to prove he's a guy. Like, it's just like, and like some guy gets his face smashed in while another dude's jerking off to it. Like, it's just like, oh, man. I don't like this. Like, this is legitimate craziness that I can't. I don't want
this
to.
This will be burned in you forever.
You can never unsee this movie.
Yeah, it's one of those, and I think that's
what
says it best. It's like, if you watch this, you will never forget it.
Morbid curiosity is why people see it. And what's funny is people start watching it thinking like, oh, this is, I mean, I'm seeing a lot of dicks here. And I saw a guy get his face smashed in. I can handle this. And then then it happens, and you're like, for 20 minutes.
But in your head, you're like,
and it's not just that he rapes her, it's just then he finishes and then beats her to death, like crushes her face into the ground because she's pretty. That's Disturbia in Suburbia.
There it is.
I am, just for time's sake, I'm gonna let you do your 2.
All right. So today we are going to, and actually I only pulled 1. So if you're cool with 1,
I'll pull 1. You pull 1.
I thought I had 2. All right. Fair enough. We're going back to our old faithful, Florida man.
Are we going to Florida?
Florida man.
We're driving to Florida.
Florida man accused of jumping naked on neighbor's trampoline before breaking into home. And this wasn't like the Ferris Bueller, like, boring. He was like, woo. Like, it was whimsical. There was a sense of whimsy to it. He had a great time. So in Lehigh Acres, Florida man's accused of jumping on a neighbor's trampoline while naked and later breaking into her home while still unclothed, authorities said. Adrian Lee Gonzalez, who is 21, was arrested and charged with burglary and criminal mischief with property damage of more than $200. He broke his cell phone screen.
Yeah.
Oh man. The guy asked if the robber needed help, but he didn't respond. The television station reported. 30 minutes later, the woman said she saw Gonzalez jumping on her family's trampoline while still naked. When the woman saw him touching himself, she called 911.
Oh,
that was her line. That was her line. Is when he's like,
that's like, that's just, before that we were good. This is where
yeah. If you want to jump on my trampoline naked, then live your best life, as long as you're not involving me in any way. But then you jerk off on my grass, though, we're gonna have some problems.
We're gonna need to talk.
Oh man. So the lady had her niece and nephew and child, and she gathered them into the car while they called police because, Florida man.
Of course.
He's a scary motherfucker. Yep. Bam.
All right, here we go. Let's go. This one's based out of, where are we at here? Spain, I think.
All right.
A porn star has been charged. Es bueno. A porn star has been charged with a reckless homicide after he used toad venom to cure a photographer's cocaine addiction. Let's just clarify that as well. He died.
Yep, that'll do it.
A Spanish porn star has been charged with reckless homicide after a man died during a mystical ritual involving a psychedelic toad venom. Nacho Vidal, whose real name is Ignacio Gonzalez, 47, hosted a spiritual ceremony at his home in Anguria, Spain, on July 28th of 2019, according to a statement from the court in Valencia. It involved burning the scales of Colorado river toad and inhaling the venomous vapors in a botched attempt to cure a fashion photographer, Jose Luis Abad's cocaine addiction, the Times reported. And a video from Abad's phone, he is seen doing so for 20 seconds, crying and contorting his body with beating on a tambourine and bells ringing in the background, according to the Las Provincias. After his face and chest turn blue, Vidal begins administering first aid and tells the cameraman, his cousin, to call an ambulance. He was arrested.
That's quit filming this, call an ambulance.
Stop a second. He was arrested on suspicion of manslaughter in May following the 11th month investigation by Spain's La Guardia Civil, CNN noted. According to the court statement, proceedings against his cousin and another person involved, both whom were not identified, were dropped because they had no control of the situation. Vidal was also charged because he supplied the psychedelic drug and failed to control the amount that the victim inhaled. The judge added that he failed to take any precautions in the ceremony going wrong and noted that the substance was not recognized as medicine by Spanish health authorities. The porn star's lawyer... Yeah, just take a deep breath. The porn star's lawyer, Daniel Salvador, told CNN last June that the death was a tragic accident and that his client was not responsible. If found guilty, Vidal could face up to 4 years in prison under Section 142 of the Spanish Penal Code. The Colorado River toad, also known as the Sonoran Desert or Bufo alvarius toad, is found in the southern U.S. and northern Mexico. It secretes a chemical called 5-MeO-DMT, causing hallucinogenic effects, according to the Addiction Center. Once inhaled, the venom can produce a high in 15 seconds that lasts 20 to 40 minutes. Taking notes here, kids? Describing his first experience on the YouTube, Vidal said, "My body turned into light, and the light formed part of the ground, the sky, the plants, nature, the universe. I was the universe. I was everything." Nacho Vidal has worked with the porn industry for 26 years and described himself as one of the most important exponents.
Wow. That's quite the description of oneself. A couple things there. Dude, did you download Babbel? Because your Spanish accent...
Spot on. That's what I bring to the table, bro.
On, man. Yeah. I know about accents, and it was good.
Well, I'm the only white guy there in my job. Yeah, we have him here.
We have him here.
No, I am actually legitimately the only white guy in my job. Everyone else is from Mexico. It's muy caliente. I remember on my third day at work, I had to tweet out, "The Latins are getting spicy," because 2 of them got in a fight at work. Bitter argument. And I just sat at my desk and laughed. The Latins are getting spicy.
Oh, thoughts on it. Hi.
So, hey, y'all filming?
Yep, here she is.
Oh, looks like my ghosts are hunting in my room again.
Love that.
It's 107, bro. Happens every week.
Really?
107, the lights are
I
blinking.
mean, I know we talked about it, but it's the same day, same time every week?
At 107, it does it every day.
Oh, every day.
Every day. If the lights are on, because she thinks that I fell asleep with the lights on. So she's like,
oh, okay.
Which is funny though, because at what do you call it? When the sun goes down, that is called
sunset.
Also known as not dawn, but dusk.
Oh, dusk.
she turns all the lights on. She's like, hey, it's probably dark. Turn all the lights on. I'm like, well, nobody's in that room, so don't fucking do that. Seriously.
Why doesn't do that?
I got robots and shit.
Sure. Yeah, I can do that. Seems like some effort.
Come on, let's get into the game, baby. Let's go.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Samara's excited for you. I know you saw those clapping hands. So, as kind of a palate cleanser, and because we shat on one of his movies last week, for those listening, it was... Do you remember?
No.
Good Will Hunting. We shat on it.
Oh yeah, some guy was like, Good Will Hunting.
We're just like...
Who said that was the... Like, it was so... Like, Good Will Hunting is the best movie.
Oh.
Who was that? I feel like it's somebody I know. Like,
was it Lux?
No.
No? I don't know. Let's spend an unreasonable amount of time on it, though.
Let's check the film. Not doing that.
So we put together a list of movies by the late great Robin Williams. And after going through these, man, I think this is going to be one of your tougher games. I'm kind of excited about it.
Come at me, bro.
Oh, I will.
Come at me.
When Captain James Hook kidnaps his children, an adult Peter Pan must return to Neverland and reclaim his youthful spirit in order to challenge his old enemy. Directed by Steven Spielberg, starring Robin Williams, Dustin Hoffman, and Julia Roberts, talking about 1991's Hook.
This was a Spielberg film in the peak Spielberg season. This movie would have been regarded as fantastic. And I'm going to say that this movie is certified fresh at 88%.
All right.
I don't know if any of that is true.
No, it wasn't.
No, none of that's true. It was a bad movie.
Not one thing.
Looky, I got hooky. What's up?
Yeah. Bangarang. Fucking yeah, no, critics did not agree. They thought this movie was absolutely dreadful at a rotten 29%.
29?
29.
That's already higher than my entire last game.
That's double your last game.
In one film. All right, we're gonna have to zero -5 out the rest of the way.
Bring it back. So some fun things. Bob Hoskins, the late Bob Hoskins, who plays Smee, also from Who Framed Roger Rabbit fame and the Mario Brothers. He bought beer for 300 plus extras after a very lengthy and complicated scene was cut. So they went through the whole thing and we're like, worked hard at it, lots of takes, and they're like, yeah, not making the movie. So he was like, hey, round of drinks on me. I feel like that's exactly how he said it too.
How many people? 300?
Yeah, 300.
What do you think, like 1990 what year?
One.
So we're looking at probably $4 a beer. Thank you, man.
Yeah.
$1,200 in 1991. Now it's like what, $3,000 today?
Yeah.
$2,000-$3,000 today
Hoskins.
in beer.
Good on you, Bob Hoskins.
Who's Bob Hoskins?
He was like, seriously? He was Mario in the Mario Brothers. Like, I know you probably haven't seen that movie. Have you seen Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
Yeah.
The main guy.
Oh. Yeah. Okay, so he's got cash.
Something. Yeah. No, he's a thing. He's a thing. Also,
oddly enough, you're hearkening to Robin Williams films.
Yep.
His full name, Robert Williams.
Yeah.
Real close.
Look at that.
Robert Williams.
There it is. This one I thought was really cool.
Tell me, brother.
Dustin Hoffman's former co-star John Voight.
John Voight?
John Voight, yes, not Bot. I don't know why I said it like that.
I saw him.
Oh, you know why? The boys asked him if he could bring his children, James Haven and Angelina Jolie, because they were dying to meet Captain Hook.
And then they were gonna make out later.
Except she was 16. Hoffman agreed to meet him while in costume. Jolie was 16 years old, and Hoffman described her as a tall, thin, gawky-looking girl with a mouth full of braces. After Jolie told Hoffman she was going to be an actress, Hoffman went home and told his wife, "I don't think this kid has any idea what a tough road she's got."
Well, she totally made out with her brother.
Yeah.
People don't forget.
We always remember. Anyway, in 1965, an unorthodox and irreverent DJ named Adrian Cronauer begins to shake things up when he's assigned to the U.S. Armed Services radio station in Vietnam. Directed by Barry Levinson, starring Robin Williams, Forrest Whitaker, that's pretty much it. 1987's Good Morning Vietnam.
Do you know what my hair smells like?
What?
Napalm. I love the smell of napalm in the morning. This movie was good. Good Morning Vietnam will live on forever.
Yep.
I would say this movie is fresh, certified so. I don't know if it's certified fresh. I don't fucking know, dude.
In your head, man. Don't do it.
80%.
80?
Yeah.
Not terrible. Not terrible, man. It is actually fresh and certified so, at a very healthy 90%.
Okay, I'll take 10.
Yeah. So
gotta do well. I just gotta do better than 91 here.
Just win. All you gotta do is win.
I don't have to do great. I just have to do better than you.
Fuck off. During one of his improvised broadcasts, Robin Williams brings up Hanoi Hannah, calling her the Wicked Witch of the North. Hanoi Hannah was the stage name adopted by Trinh Thi Ngo, a North Vietnamese female broadcaster who was made famous on both sides of the war for her thrice daily Vietnamese English language propaganda broadcasts. While her carefully scripted broadcasts were intended to taunt and demoralize American troops, Hannah's broadcasts containing misused American slang, bizarre cultural references, mispronounced words, and outrageous claims of imagery of North Vietnamese victories were largely considered among GIs as a source of ridiculous entertainment. So that was a real thing that happened, and they broadcast it, and soldiers were like, "You hear this, bitch?" And that's pretty much how it went. Oh, thank you. Robin Williams' portrayal of Adrian Cronauer has led to confusion to the beliefs of the real Cronauer. He said that this film is about 45% accurate. Cronauer has said that the film misrepresented him to make him seem anti-war, when he was, in his own words, anti-stupidity. So yeah, good times. Are you ready for your next film?
Did I say it? Are you ready? Yeah. Are you ready for us to come? Yeah, I'm ready, dude. Come on.
I love that for you. I forgot to give the description for this one. So
was he just singing Creed? I don't know, man.
Yeah. Welcome in. Chris Nielsen dies in an accident and enters heaven, but when he discovers that his beloved wife Annie has killed herself out of grief over the loss, he embarks on an afterlife adventure to reunite with her. Directed by Vincent Ward, starring Robin Williams, Cuba Gooding Jr., and Annabelle Sciorra. Talking about 1998's What Dreams May Come. You look confused.
I've never seen this film. I do vaguely remember it being... Here's the thing. If I remember a film from 1998 that had Cuba Gooding Jr. in it, back when Cuba Gooding Jr. was worth a goddamn, I would say this movie's probably pretty good. I really don't know. I don't know anything about this film outside of what you just said. and then I've heard of it. So that means something.
Like the whole thing's based off of the Divine Comedy, like Dante going
Dante's
through
Inferno.
The 13 layers of hell. Yeah.
I'm gonna say this movie's probably fresh at 70%.
70?
Yeah, I don't know. Right. I really don't
know. Road Guy, yes, this film was dark as hell, and also quite literally. So that's not the worst guess. It was actually rotten, but barely so, at 54%. So some fun things about this is when Chris goes to the city in heaven where people are flying around, there are characters from Peter Pan like Wendy, Michael, and John, and Mary Poppins just floating there through the old heaven. Also, when Chris, Albert, the Tracker arrive at Hell, they can see an aircraft carrier called the Cerberus. In Greek mythology, Cerberus was a ferocious three-headed dog, guardian of Hades, which is the land of the dead, and his mission was to prevent living people from entering Hades and dead people from leaving.
You'd be like, arr, arr.
Yep. 3 times. Like, imagine a dog with 3 of DMX. Arr. 3 of DMX's heads.
What?
Rough Riders. That.
What? Huh? Say fucking with me. Arr, arr. I don't know.
I mean, did you write his album? Are you a ghostwriter?
Yes. Yes, I am.
90s rap?
Uh-huh.
Was that your thing back in the day?
Dude, that's new millennium shit right there. Year 2000, baby. What?
Oh, fuck me. So yeah, you got 16 on that one. Fuck me, that was good. Next, the true story of heroic man Hunter Patch Adams. Determined to become a medical doctor because he enjoys healing people, he ventured where no doctor had ventured before, using humor and pathos. Directed by Tom Shadyac, starring Robin Williams, Daniel London, and Monica Potter. I'm talking about also 1998's Patch Adams.
I remember liking this film.
Mm-hmm. Shadowfox, you get yourself a drink.
All right, the only way I'm gonna win this game is if I put boot to ass, and we gotta get risky. We gotta get risky fucking business going on here right now. I'm gonna say this one was fresh, certified, so 90%.
90?
Yeah.
All right.
I can see this going either way.
Couldn't have disagreed with you more. I mean, they could have, but it would have been lofty. They did not like this film at all. They thought it was a terrible representation of the real Patch Adams. Patch Adams himself doesn't like how he's portrayed in this movie.
I didn't know the guy.
At 22%.
Yeah, I never met Patch or any of the Adams estate, so I don't know these things.
Ew, gross, David.
Fuck. It's really not a part of my journey. They're little, you know?
Yeah. Oh, that's so cute for you. That was pretty good. Tell me that wasn't good.
That was pretty good.
So yeah, a rough 68 on that one, man.
All right. I just broke 100 on that.
A little bit, yeah. I mean, we'll finish out for posterity, but, you know.
We're not thinking of the rest of the game. We're shooting from the hip.
During filming, Robin Williams and the rest of the cast and crew worked closely with the Make-A-Wish Foundation to fulfill fantasies of several children who were at the time undergoing cancer treatment. The children appeared with Williams in scenes at the pediatric ward. So it was a cool little thing that they did. For like, even though the movie was shit and they didn't portray people properly, they were doing good work.
A Make-A-Wish. Close your eyes and count to 5. You know that everything will be alright.
Solid. I like that.
Seeing the magic in your eyes.
Patch Adams, while a consultant on the film that he doesn't like, said that whenever the film's production would get stressful, because I'm sure it did, Robin Williams would improvise a comedy set to make the cast and crew laugh. There you go.
Cool.
Good times. Was it true to the inspiration? No. Was it a hit? Also no. Says fucking road guy. Are you ready for your final film?
Yes.
Shoot from the hip.
I'm immediately give you a number.
No, don't do that. I want you to hear it. I want you to see it through. The magical inhabitants of a rainforest fight to save their home, which is threatened by logging and a polluting force of destruction called
What?
Yeah.
No,
Directed.
Hexus.
Hexus. I'm sorry.
Okay.
There's a long, drawn-out, breathy Hexus. My noise gate might have gotten it.
It got all of it. You were like,
Hexus.
I don't know what that is.
Did it give you any insight on what the movie is?
No, I have no idea what this movie is.
Good. I'm glad we could sort that out. Directed by Bill Croyer, starring Samantha Mathis, Christian Slater, Robin Williams, and Tim Curry. I'm talking about 1992's Fern Gully, The Last Rainforest. You never watched this in like elementary school?
No.
Grade school? Really?
I don't fucking know anything. Dude, I need you to consult with me next time you're picking movies again. You know what? No, I disagree. I say nay. I like this.
These are all well-known movies.
When I was 8 years old, I had an older sister who controlled the TV. I was watching Gem and the motherfucking holograms, not Ferngully.
I felt like this was a very common movie. I'm sorry, man. I apologize.
Who was the who produced it? Who distributed this film?
Bill Croyer.
This wasn't Disney, is what I'm asking, right?
It wasn't Disney. Let me look. I think it's Paramount.
Dude, I don't know. I feel like this, if it's not Disney, like 90s Disney,
wasn't Disney.
I'm going 90s if it was like 90s Disney. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If it was not, then it's all over the map. Who knows?
Sure is. Where the fuck is it? Where do you see the distributor?
I don't know.
I don't know. Somebody did it. I'm pretty sure it was Paramount. I'm pretty sure I saw that in my initial search of shit.
Fucking no, dude. Did you like the movie as a kid?
I loved it. I liked it a lot. I liked it because I knew it was Robin Williams.
No, I don't know, dude. I'm gonna assume. You know what? Let's throw fucking Robin a bone because he got hosed so much on these movies. Say fresh. 75%.
Not the worst guess for a movie that you have never seen. Critics liked it. It was generally popular among like children of our time, which again is why I picked it, because I've seen it so many times. Just barely fresh, not certified at 63%. So you got 12 on that one, but not bad for, you know,
the best one that I got, right?
It was
a movie I didn't even see. This is why it doesn't matter if I've seen the movie or not. Don't ever ask if I've seen a movie again. It's completely irrelevant.
But I want it to be fairly even, you know? Like, I want us to have some level of familiarity with what it is that we're guessing.
It's okay. I don't think that it's super necessary. How come you look so much tanner than me? Is it because your blood's not pure?
I mean, yeah.
Checks out.
Fucking Christ. So, fun facts about this movie. Let's bring it back.
I'm so sleepy.
Robin Williams provided 14 hours worth of improvised lines for Batty Coda, who is a bat. He's a fruit bat in the movie. He sings a song about being a fruit bat. Director Bill Croyer was so impressed. Bill Croyer was so impressed with the voice work that he ended up tripling the screen time given to the character, which was originally supposed to be an 8-minute role. So Robin Williams did so well with the audition, that he was just like, yep, it's gonna be a bigger thing. And he was like a main character in the movie. He was a bat that had humans do experiments on him. He had like little electrodes in his head that would shock his brain. So he had seizures. The original lyrics to the movie's song Toxic Love, which was performed by Tim Curry.
Wow. Toxic Love, tell me.
That's not...
I know.
Not far
Tainted
off
love.
What it actually was. It had obvious sexual themes and implications, and various verses from the original song were cut and or rewritten to make the song more appropriate for a family movie. The original lyrics can still be found, but the song's full version was never used. And I remember watching this.
Go ahead and suck this dick.
Pretty much. Like, think Rocky Horror Picture Show, like Tim Curry's character in Rocky Horror Picture Show, but a smog monster. Like,
I'm a smog monster. Suck on this dick.
Yeah, pretty much, man. There's one part where the smog monster's just feeling himself up. He's like, ooh, I'm a smog monster. Ugh. Like rubbing on his chest. And
my nipples are as hard as the dick.
I remember being a kid and being like, I don't know why this is weird, but this is weird.
Ma, what's an erection?
Oh, man. But yeah, good times. So, do you have a guess at how you did? I might actually have to pull out a calculator, so obviously not that good.
I'm going to guess 138.
Oh, it's got to be more than that, man. Oh, wait, no.
It's got to be more than that, man. No, you're probably right. It's probably closer to 150.
Oh, yeah, no. Your total for this game, a whopping 165.
That's maybe one of my worst games ever.
Yeah, I told you it was going to be hard. Robin Williams is all over the fucking map with this, with
No,
the scores, dude.
The thing is, too, is that I like his movies. So it's like, none of this makes any sense to me. Like, what about it do you not like?
I thought about putting in World's Greatest Dad. But I thought it would be in poor taste. Which is big for me. You know?
Why?
Because he plays, have you not seen it? Well, obviously not, because you're asking why. So he plays a dad whose son kills himself because he was doing autoerotic asphyxiation.
Love that. Taking risks. Respect.
Yeah. Yeah. And then he ends up writing a fake poem on behalf of his son, who is a real piece of shit. And then the son goes on, wins a whole bunch of awards posthumously, and the dad's speaking for him and whatnot. So it's just a real weird situation. But because half of that is how Robin Williams died. He committed suicide by hanging himself with a sheet on his dresser. So I was like, maybe not the best. Definitely a cool fun fact, and I did it anyway. But
might as well have done it now.
Yeah, now I might as well have done it.
That ship sailed.
Got in the thick of it.
What did we learn? You know what's funny?
Wait until your eyes. What?
I fucking forgot to hit record.
No shit, really? Good job, man.
I'm a winner.
Should be a fun download. I had fun today. Did you have fun today?
Yeah. This is my favorite part of the week.
Mine too, man. Mine too. Yeah, you want to bring us home, buddy?
Listen, you know, sometimes life gets you down. And you need something that's just gonna tie your shoes together and give you a good shove. And that's this show here today. I don't know, man.
Yo, man.
No, thanks everybody. I really appreciate you guys being here. I just woke up my dog and she's like, why? Why are you the way you are?
Oh, fuck me.
You got a lot of options when you're looking for podcast entertainment, and I appreciate that you allowed us to be that for you. Thanks for everybody who tuned in and made it this far. And we look forward to entertaining your ear holes and your heart holes again soon.
Baby, we can make you hit that brown note.
I don't know. Don't put me on the spot with shit when I'm running on like no sleep, dude. It's all you. Go ahead.
No, that was good.
Keep it posy.
No, you are closing. As always, I have been SuttySmash. This is the BFF.
Buddy the Elf. Reminding you guys, keep it posy.
That's fun. Enjoyed it. The road guy says, I've been running on